I'm Isaiah Andrews, and my topic today I want to talk to you about is why restaurants and taverns and bars should be allowed to have smoking. Currently, there are smoking laws, locally, and some go statewide, or some just are executed by the local officials, however they wish to them go. But currently, there are no good. To me, there aren't really any good laws, for us smokers. Me, I'm a smoker. I love to smoke. Enjoy myself with after I get finished eating with a cigarette, or while I'm eating with a cigarette. It's just something, it's something I like to do. I'm used to doing, it relieves me when I'm eating, eases my mind. I understand that there are people that don't like to smoke and don't like smoking, so therefore I think that we should be allowed to have restaurants that cater just to people that smoke. There are benefits, of having restaurants or bars, with just a smoke-free workplace or a smoke workplace or whatever. Customers are happy. People don't. A person doesn't seem to be forced to do something that they don't want to do. We're not forced to go and eat, and not enjoy ourselves. We can go eat, sit down, enjoy ourselves, or we take the family out, and enjoy ourselves too, and have a smoke at the same time. And, at the same time, you can have owners and employees happy. You have some people that work that wouldn't mind have the smell of smoke, or the smoke doesn't bother them. They aren't really concerned about the secondhand smoke that comes with it. And in truth, some people are. So that's why I believe there should be a guideline, as far as who are allowed to smoke and who aren't allowed to smoke, which type of business. Currently, there are 7 states with no smoking restrictions in the workplace, bars, or restaurants. Currently, the rest of the states, are taking in laws locally or statewide on, the different type of restrictions that they feel that they should have. But me, basically, I believe, we shouldn't have no restrictions, for smoking when it's, a smoking establishment that's designated just for, a customer that wants to come in and smoke. That should be, that'll give customers, a sense of pride. They can come in and enjoy the food and enjoy themselves at the same time. There are benefits that can come from, allowing restaurants and taverns and such to smoke. It could be a tax law imposed, for those type of establishments where, the money that's taken for the taxes could be used, put to good use. It can be used towards education, pollution, or such, or research for cancer, anything, But I feel that we should have our own say-so with smoking in the restaurants sector like that. True, the Surgeon General says that you can't get rid of secondhand smoke, if you're around it in an area where there is someone smoking, and maybe a private in a building or in a restaurant, or you're at work. If somebody's in the building where you're at there smoking, true, you can get secondhand smoke. But if you are not in the same building with a smoker, there's no way you can get secondhand smoke. If you put yourself there in a restaurant where someone is smoking, I guess you want to go in a restaurant, you feel, and you shouldn't be offended if somebody's in there smoking when that restaurant is just for smoking. Even if you might like the food at that restaurant and you don't like, the fact that there is smoking, it's a free world these days. Freedom of speech, it should be freedom of a lot of other things. So that's what I believe. That's why I believe that there should be smoking allowed in restaurants.